The Asphaltic Peekaboo, written by my mummy.
Friday morning, early spring, in a driveway with a swing. Broke a yellow flower through an asphaltic peekaboo. At the same time, just next door, broke its cousin through a floor. Off a tool shed full of tools, clearly breaking all the rules. Young Miss Muse, who was just leaving, saw what it had been achieving. What a marvellous act to juggle! It sure has been quite a struggle. Mr. Moor was less impressed. He did not at all feel blessed. Uh-oh, what on earth will happen now? They've done the same hard job, these two yellow flowers, but it seems that they'll be received very differently. The Asphaltic Peekaboo is about reframing, that is, the ability to deliberately change your interpretations and perspective and direct your attention to what builds resourcefulness. Psychologists say that reframing ought to be in the water we drink. Just like iodine is added to table salt in many countries and vitamin D to cornflakes, then really we ought to ensure a daily boost of reframing ability. Reframing is a core life skill that can be built from the age of 4. From a brain perspective, reframing skills are crucial because they dampen strong emotions and allow us to see new opportunities. You go from feeling stuck, angry or anxious to knowing that you are at choice and that actually what I see is down to me. My name is Anette Prehn. I'm the author of the Asphaltic Peekaboo. I work with brain-based solutions for leadership and organizational development, and I see daily how powerfully reframing works. But I'm also the mother of 2, and the bonus mother of another 2. And I want children to harvest the same benefits as the leaders do. Rather build healthy cognitive habits from the beginning of life than having to change less useful but much more hardwired habits later on. Research clearly shows that children who can reframe become happier, healthier and more successful in life. So one December afternoon when my little ones took their nap, this story came to me, as in a flash, a vision that made me hurry to the computer and deliver it. When my kids woke up, the Asphaltic Peekaboo was a new member of the family. To give you an idea of what you and your children can gain from the Asphaltic Peekaboo, here are some testimonials from special readers. The first one comes from James Gross, who is the founding father of emotion regulation research from Stanford University, United States. This timeless insight is a precious gift for children and adults alike. It reminds us that we can shape our emotional lives by paying attention to how we think about ourselves, others, and the world around us. This delightfully simple book is a wonderful way to help children learn about the different ways of seeing the world. It will be a great conversation starter in families and schools. David Drake, Australia. Reframing is one of the most powerful tools to prevent us from getting dragged down and stuck by the stresses and hassles of everyday life. This little gem is a delightful, clever and fun way to introduce children and their parents to the art of reframing. It helps start lifelong healthy brain habits. Dr. Karen Shu, Canada. The Asphaltic Peekaboo reminds us and our children of the importance of being open-minded about how we look at things, and that for every weed there is indeed a miracle of nature. Paul Walton, the United Kingdom. I've chosen to include this longer testimonial also because the Asphaltic Peekaboo has been used successfully in schools to give children a common language for reframing and to get experience in reframing daily challenges and situations. Wow, this is indeed a great little book that will make a huge difference in children's lives. It is infectious in its energy, powerful in its message, and delightful in its visuals. At my school, we did a successful pilot with Danish 10-year-olds who first had the Asphaltic Peekaboo read aloud to them in English while looking at the illustrations via the smartboard. This created immediate enthusiasm. After this, the children read the story aloud for each other, working in pairs. Then we played with reframing, taking different glasses on while talking about different situations. The children got it, and reframing easily became part of their common language and interaction. At the school, we are now implementing the reframing method more broadly to increase motivation and inclusion. Thanks for the inspiration. Inger Marie Christensen, Denmark. I'm currently developing a material suitable for smartboards. Apart from the story in itself, you'll find resources that use the Asphaltic Peekaboo as a platform for introducing and working with rhyming, counting, emotional expression, movement and rhythm, and of course, reframing. In this way, the smartboard material becomes relevant for preschoolers and 10 to 11-year-olds alike, because you can pick and choose from the material, thus tailor-making the learning to the children's particular needs and abilities. If you're interested in this smartboard material or would like to give me feedback on the book, do not hesitate to get in touch via my email, annette@annetteprehn.com. You can also find me on my webpage, annetteprehn.com, or find me on LinkedIn, Facebook, Skype, etc. I wholeheartedly hope that the Asphaltic Peekaboo adds value and inspiration to your life too. Do feel free to spread the word and sow the seeds so that more kids can start to reflect upon how they view things and know that they are a choice. It takes a bit of practice and it will be a lifetime investment. The book is available from Amazon.com and your investment is $9.98. Have a most meaningful time with the Asphaltic Peekaboo.